The young man always felt like he was possessed by an evil spirit, voluntarily staying in prison, unwilling to take a single step out of his cell. Seeing this, the prison guard wanted to tell him to get lost, but in the next second, an invisible giant hand suddenly emerged from behind Jotaro, snatching the guard's gun away. Before anyone could figure out what was happening, Jotaro picked up the gun and pointed it at his own head. Everyone present was completely shocked. The bullet was caught by that invisible hand, just a few centimeters from Jotaro's head. At this point, Jotaro's mother clearly realized something was up and quickly called for his grandfather. But what the grandfather didn't expect was that while talking to him, Jotaro had somehow, without him noticing, removed the prosthetic from his left hand. And this was Jotaro's warning to his grandfather. However, what Jotaro didn't know was that his grandfather actually knew what the evil spirit on Jotaro was. But instead of a verbal explanation, the grandfather preferred to let Jotaro experience it for himself. So at the grandfather's signal, Avdol, who had been hiding in the shadows, stepped out. He ignored Jotaro's warning and waved his hands in front of everyone. In the next second, flames bizarrely erupted from his body, and the temperature in the prison instantly soared. But that was just the beginning. Right behind Avdol, a flaming birdman appeared out of thin air. It was then that Jotaro finally realized this guy had an evil spirit just like him. Its name was Magician's Red. But before Jotaro could react, Magician's Red unleashed the fiery ropes, pinning Jotaro firmly against the wall. The temperature inside the prison had now reached a scorching 70 degrees Celsius, almost making the thermometer explode. At this critical moment, the evil spirit on Jotaro also emerged. It broke free from the restraints of Magician's Red, appearing clearly before everyone's eyes. In just an instant, the tables between the two had suddenly turned. Avdol hadn't expected the power of Jotaro's stand to be so terrifying. So, he absolutely cannot hold back now. With the slightest carelessness, the opponent could put him in great danger. As soon as he finished speaking, Avdol controlled his stand to launch an attack. A much fiercer rope of fire wrapped around Jotaro, tying him to the cell door once again.